Hello, I'm David Panter, Chief Executive at ECH, and I wanted to provide you with a bit of an update on how we're progressing at ECH in these challenging times of COVID-19. Clearly, we've had to adapt our services to respond to the national and state guidance on maintaining social distance to reduce the chances of infection. And we have been doing that, and you will have seen that in the way in which we have stopped providing certain services. However, our core aim is to continue to enable you to live independently at home. And therefore, we continue to provide the broad range of services that we've always provided. We're also making sure that our staff are safe to do that. And I'm very pleased to report that over the last few weeks, probably in line with what we've seen in South Australia generally in terms of infection rates, then whilst a few of our clients and a few of our staff have reported to us that they might potentially have been at risk to COVID-19, primarily through contact with family members who've travelled interstate or overseas, then when each one of those have been followed up and tested, none of them have actually identified and become positive for COVID-19. And so I'm confident that the practices that we're using at ECH to ensure that our staff use good hygiene practices, have access to appropriate equipment when it's needed, will enable us to continue to provide good services to yourselves, to enable you to carry on living independently at home during these times. What we're also increasingly, though, becoming aware of is the toll that social distancing is taking in terms of social isolation. And so what we've been turning our mind to is how to take some of the things that we have done in the past physically in our social centres, for example, and our wellness centres, and how we do this in different ways to enable those people using our services to deal with that concern of social isolation. Now, as part of that, you'll all be receiving from us in the next few days a new mini magazine that we've decided to put out called Keeping Connected. And that is about enabling you to have lots of tips and hints about how to best take care of yourself during these times. And we hope that is going to be of real value to you. And what you'll also see through that and through other communications are a change in the nature of some of our programs. So, for example, some of the work that we've been doing with Montessori SA Preschool, where we've been enabling those preschoolers and some of the people using our social program to engage with each other, we've turned into a pen pal approach. Just one little idea that we've had about how to keep things as normal as possible, given that we're living in very unnormal times. Finally, just wanted to reassure you, ECH continues to be there to support you. We continue to provide services, and we do that safely. If you want to talk to us about the services you're getting, perhaps you want even more service, particularly in help with things like shopping and making sure you've got the right food in the house, then just give us a call. That's the 1300 275 324 number. Just give us a call and we'll talk to you about how we can provide you with further help and assistance. At the end of the day, we want to make sure you remain healthy and well in your home.